The Bible is filled with all sorts of fun stories. Some great battle stories, some great adventures, some just moral and ethical metaphors and parables. However, some stories are really, really weird. I'm probably going to do a few videos talking about some of the weird stories, but here's the first one. I want to highlight Exodus chapter 4, verses 24 through 26. So to put you in context, what's going on is Moses has just gotten the command from God through the burning bush to go set the people free, to go talk to Pharaoh. Now, on his way back to Egypt, something really weird happens. Apparently, Moses had some sons who had not yet been circumcised. Now, this story comes out of nowhere. It does not really mention much talk about this being a problem beforehand. And it doesn't really mention any problem about this being a problem afterward. But on his way to Egypt, he stops at some lodging place, and presumably he goes to bed, and God comes to kill him. To kill Moses. The guy who's supposed to set Israel free is about to die because God's coming to murder him. Why? Well, his sons aren't circumcised, but his wife is responsible. Good old Zipporah. She takes a flint and emergency circumcises her sons. And then the story gets even weirder. At this point, she touches the foreskins to Moses' feet. And at that point, God decides to leave him alone. Why? Why was this necessary? I'm not sure. What's even weirder about this is some scholars believe that feet was actually a euphemism for genitalia, which makes this weird story even stranger. Now, why is this story here? There's a few possibilities. One is to try to enforce the importance of the covenant by circumcision. Another is to kind of show that perhaps Moses wasn't the perfect kind of person, that Moses also had his flaws. I'm not really sure why this story is here, to be honest. But it's certainly fun. It's really weird, kind of scary, and provides a nice break from the flow of the story, if such things are nice, and really makes for an interesting talking point. So if ever you want to get a good conversation going with someone who happens to know their Bible, just ask them to interpret Exodus chapter 4, verses 24 through 26, and see what happens. Good luck.